Trisha and the girls went out tonight. Tonight is Black Friday. It is 2017. So instead of staying home alone, I decided to go downtown and take a few pictures. And when I was down there, well, I knew the lights were up, and I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it looked really cool. All the trees were decorated downtown already for Christmas, and so I got this shot. I framed the shot, and I thought, well, this would be a nice one to do the high dynamic range, and so I just thought I would show you how to do that, how to put pictures together in Photoshop to make what's called high dynamic range. Now, the HDR, you can look at this picture right here, and you see the dark sky, and under the bridge, it's dark down there, and then you can see the highlights. Well, we're going to merge two pictures together, and it's going to bring out the dark spots, and it's just going to you're going to see a lot more in the picture. Now, you're supposed to use three pictures. You're supposed to do one that's underexposed, one that's exposed properly, and then one that is underexposed. I think I said that: under, properly, and overexposed. Those three, and then you merge them into an HDR picture. But I got the overexposed, I got the underexposed, but the medium one, you can see, look at like the Woodman right there, how it right here bounces up and down. So I must have moved the tripod between these two pictures, and then these two, the tripod it never moved. It stayed still. Now, if you're going to do HDR pictures, the tripod cannot move. You have to have the exact same picture, or else the picture is going to be blurry. So I wasn't able to use, let's see, I can use that one, and I can use this one because it didn't move at all. But this one I can't use because it's blurry, it moved, and so it's kind of disappointing. But I'm going to try to use these two pictures right here to do an HDR picture. Now, we got Photoshop open. We're going to go to File, Automate, and merge to HDR Pro. And they want the source files, so we're going to browse. Here's the folder. You can see I took a whole bunch of pictures. We want that one and this one. And normally I'd pick three pictures, but these two are the ones that are going to be usable. So we hit OK. OK again, and it's going to go through the process of putting the two pictures together. Now, I kind of like that picture right there. I think that's something that I could really work with. That's got some good tones to it. That's got, I like a darker picture too. But you'll see the difference when the two pictures are put together. You can see a lot more of the picture, and everything kind of stands out a lot more. So there it is, and we can hit OK, and then it's going to actually process the picture. Creating the file, they're merging the two pictures together. And it's still doing some work. Converting to an HDR image, so into taking those two pictures and turning into one. And then you can kind of play around with it. You can go to image and you can auto tone it. I like that right there. Auto contrast, I don't see a huge difference with auto contrast. Then I tried auto color, and that might be truer color possibly, but I liked it the way it was. So we're going to do Control Z, and we're going to go back to the way it was. So let's take a look. Now you can see that under the bridge, let's see how it's not real sharp because this was such a long exposure. And with long exposures, if the tripod moves at all, if there's even a touch of wind, it's going to be a little bit blurry. But I thought this turned out pretty nice. We can even go to the filter, and maybe we put a little sharpen. How about an unsharp? How about smart sharpen? Let's try that one. And we'll go about 78%, and that gives us a little sharper image. How about another filter? How about we take the noise out? I went with a low ISO because I didn't want a lot of grain, and we probably could have gotten a sharper picture by going a little higher. I used 400, which is pretty low for this was taken at like 10:30 at night. So 400 was a little low for that, but I wanted a nice smooth picture. I didn't want a lot of grain, so I probably should have tried some higher ISO, but I didn't want to be out there all night either. So let's despeckle. Let's despeckle. Oh, I guess I thought it'd bring up a dialog box, but it doesn't. You can see we must have had some sort of glare there. But anyway, that's downtown Omaha, and the lights are up, and just wanted to show an HDR picture.